Bulletcast for life.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the subscription, the stream, the viewing, the download, the listen. I'm your host, Phillip, and yes, I am still the pod father. Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. It is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to you all, or Merry Rusev Day if you're into that. Yes, we are just about hours away from Monday Night Raw coming on. Sorry we didn't have a regular episode for you guys to air this past Friday. I was really under the weather, and I just told Brandon it just can't happen. Plus, we had some recording issues also. So I hope you enjoyed the episode that I recorded months ago. That went up. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I got some feedback from it, so making some waves in the indie wrestling world around the Bay Area. Getting some people to talk. That's always good. But the reason why I'm doing this bonus episode on Christmas is because I needed to get this out. I know I'm super late. Everybody's talked about it, but it's going to be talked about anyway here on the Bulletcast. Last week, almost 168 hours ago, Stephanie McMahon announced, while the women's roster was battling absolution, that for the first time ever, we will have a women's Royal Rumble. Now, this was huge. This was awesome. This was amazing. It truly was. Sorry. But I mean, the announcement, amazing. I'm so glad for the women. They've come so far. I've always been a big supporter of women's wrestling, but the way this was announced is, uh, I don't understand why. I mean, there are a couple problems I have with this, and Brandon kind of alluded to this also when we tried to record an episode last week. Um, he said that Stephanie McMahon, and I watched it back, and she did do this. She said this is the most appropriate time now more than ever to do the yes chant, and I feel like people were going to do the yes chant anyway because this is a huge announcement. This is awesome, so you don't need to tell them that they have to yes chant. But I mean, seriously, all these women were fighting, and then all of a sudden they just become best friends and clap and yes chant together. Like, that makes no sense. Like, back in the day when there was a feud or a feud going on between multiple people. Um, let's say there's a feud going on between six guys. The only way we're gonna settle this is in an elimination chamber, and then all six of those guys are looking at each other like, yeah, we're gonna tear each other apart. Actually, all five, because the champion, the champion should be scared, and this is where it comes in with Alexa Bliss. She's the champion. She's the champion of the. I mean, Charlotte's also champion, but she has the more prestigious women's championship. She shouldn't be clapping. She shouldn't be applauding this. She should be like, okay, just because you win some little match doesn't mean you get to face me for my championship at WrestleMania. Like, she shouldn't be loving this at all. Like, she's a heel. She should not love this. I mean, let's stick to kayfabe here, you know? Just the execution of it, I don't know why they would do it like this, and they just made it so predictable. When Stephanie came through the limo, and then of course when she comes out and interrupts like that, I don't know why they would do it like that, but I mean, this woman's match is going to be very, very interesting, you know? I think they are going to have 30. I do think, but honestly, 20 is a better number. 20 is a better number for them to have, you know? Uh, we get about five legends that come back. I know Trish, she's in great shape. She does yoga. Lita, she's in the fold, you know. You can have Beth Phoenix make a possible return. Get Victoria, you know. Have five legends, and then the rest Raw, SmackDown, maybe an NXT appearance here or there. Billy Kay and Peyton Royce would be perfect for this thing for comedic relief, you know. But it's gonna be very interesting. But is it still like in past battle royals, women they have had to be eliminated going through the ropes, and they haven't gone over. Do we stick to the traditions of the Royal Rumble, and does it go over? Do they go over? I think they should. I really do. Let's stick to the traditions of the match. And for people that are saying, "Oh, this is gonna water down the match," no, it's not. No, no, it is not. I'm very excited for what these women are going to be doing in this match. I have faith in all of them. They're going to knock it out of the park. I mean, we have Naomi's in there with her freak athleticism, you know. Nia Jax, she can play the really just the dominator of the match, tell a great story, and then Asuka the badass, and then plus, you know, we're gonna have the Riot Squad in there in Absolution, and this is where I said months ago or weeks ago that they should have had a connection on TV. That this is one group just on two separate brands, you know. That way, this woman's Rumble would have actually made more sense because you have these six girls who are terrorizing the main roster on on Raw and on SmackDown, and nobody can really get their comeuppance against them. So how do you do that? You create a woman's Royal Rumble and you have the women go after him. But since they didn't do that, I don't know how it's gonna be. Maybe Absolution and the Riot Squad, maybe they do team up with each other in the Rumble. But I think Asuka does win. I think she does take the whole damn thing, because if Asuka's in it, then she obviously has to win. People are saying Ronda Rousey. No, she does not need to make an appearance in this Rumble. You know, because if she does that, then she's probably gonna win, and then Asuka's gonna lose, and I don't want to see that. Honestly, what you can do with her at Ronda Rousey is save her for Mania with her four horsewomen of MMA, with the real four horsewomen of WWE. You know, we can do something like that. But seriously, I do think Asuka needs to win the whole damn thing. Ronda Rousey, she can be involved in little bit. Maybe Shayna Baszler is in the match, and Ronda helps her eliminate Bailey or Becky or Sasha, you know, or maybe all three of them. You never know, you know. Kind of really start that feud going, you know. I don't think the champions, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, they will not be in the match. That won't make any sense, really. I mean, it could be kind of like a New Japan thing, how the champion's in the G1, and if the champion wins the tournament, then they decide who they get to face at Wrestle Kingdom. But I don't think they're gonna do anything like that. But I mean, it's gonna be very interesting. I'm excited for the Women's Royal Rumble. Uh, we're making history. All they have to do next is a women's elimination chamber. You know? Yeah. But seriously, back to the thing. It doesn't water down the event. It's still special. Honestly, put it on either first or second on the card. Yeah, I honestly really put it on first to really get the crowd fired up and warmed up and ready to go for the rest of the night. You know, it's going to be very very exciting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this ends this bonus podcast on Christmas Day. I hope all of you are having happy holidays and a wonderful day and a really just merry Christmas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Bullet Cast, and there is only one way to end this podcast. Ho ho ho. Happy holidays and have a very merry Christmas.
Cody Rhodes representing the Bullet Club. This has been a Bullet Cast. Thank you for listening.